Hi everybody! Today we're going to prepare for Christmas Eve night when Santa Claus comes. First we're going to set out cookies for Santa. What's your favorite cookie to set out for Santa? I like to set out Oreos. 1, 2, 3, 4 Oreos. And instead of milk, I like to set out hot chocolate. This is our hot chocolate powder, and we're going to put in 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, 4 teaspoons of hot chocolate powder. And then we're going to take 14 ounces of hot water and pour it in. We're going to stir it up. I think we can put more than that in though. Let's add another 6 ounces of hot water to our 14 ounces. Now it's all the way to the top. So 6 ounces plus 14 ounces makes how many? 20 ounces, that's right. 20 ounces of hot water and 4 teaspoons of hot cocoa powder. And now we're going to add some marshmallows. How many marshmallows do you like to add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 marshmallows. I think Santa should love that. Next, we're going to read a book called The Night Before Christmas. This book comes with a letter and stickers to Santa. So the first thing we can do is write a letter to Santa. So, what should we say in our letter to Santa? The first thing it says is, "Dear Santa." So what should we say next? I have been very good this year. I hope you have had a very good year too. I would like a crayon kit if it's not too much trouble. Thank you for being so kind. And then from Angela. Of course, you'll put your name on your note when you write your note. What do you think? Does that look like a good letter? I think he'll like it. Let's add some stickers. I think we'll put the mouse right here. And we know he likes cookies, so we'll put a cookie. Maybe put the mouse holding a cookie. And then we'll put another mouse maybe up here. And then take a Santa face. Put the Santa face right here. And that's about all the room I have for stickers. So we'll fold it up. We'll stick it in our envelope. And close it up. Now we're going to read our book. And I'm going to use a candy cane for a pointer. The Night Before Christmas. The classic Christmas poem by Clement Clarke Moore. Now, something special about this book. While we read, it says, "Can you find the little mouse in every scene?" So in this book, on every page, there'll be a little mouse hidden somewhere, and you'll have to look for him. So we're going to look for the mouse as we're reading. Here he is on this page. The Night Before Christmas. The Night Before Christmas. Illustrated by Steph Liu. This first word is twas. Have you ever heard a word twas before? It means it was. It's two words put into one. It and was. But it's just got a little apostrophe next to the T and then was. So it becomes the word twas. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse." Can we find the mouse in this picture? Where is he at? I think I see him. He's in one of the stockings by the chimney. Can you tell me how many stockings are hung up by the chimney? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stockings. Do you know why there's 6 stockings? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 family members. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Can you find the mouse in this picture? I see him. He's putting out the milk, or maybe he's trying to drink Santa's milk. What do you think? Do you think he's putting out the milk and cookies, or is he trying to get it? The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. See the children snuggled up, sleeping. Where's the mouse? Do you see the mouse? There's the mouse. He's inside the drawer sleeping. Isn't that funny? And here's the baby and the parents. And Mama in her kerchief. This is a kerchief, what she's wearing on her head. And I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. You see the pretty sugar plums? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sugar plums. Have you ever had a sugar plum? I don't think I've ever had a sugar plum. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Arose means you got up out of your bed, and clatter is a loud noise. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Do you see the mouse in this picture? Look hard. I see him. He's hiding in the window here. And look, Santa Claus is flying over the moon, and he's looking out the window to find Santa Claus. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. That means the moon was shining so bright on this white snow that it made it look like it was the middle of the day outside because it was reflecting so much light around. Do you see the mouse in this picture? I don't know. That's a tricky one. I see him. He's way down here. Teeny little mouse next to the snowman. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Do you see the mouse in this picture? He'd have to be really tiny. I see him. He's sitting on top of one of the candy canes. Can you count how many reindeer Santa Claus has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Saint Nick is another word for Santa Claus. He has several nicknames. Nick is short for Nicholas. Some people call him Saint Nicholas. Some people call him Saint Nick. Some people call him Santa Claus. And then other languages have other names for him too. Do you see the mouse in this picture? I see him. He's right next to Santa Claus, hanging onto the rope. Looks like he's having fun sleighing with Santa Claus. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Rapid means fast, so if you're more rapid than eagles, eagles fly fast and they're flying even faster than eagles. Do you see the mouse in this picture? Look hard. He has to be in there somewhere. There he is, hiding in the present. Now he's going to name all the reindeer. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. What do you think about all those names? I think they're pretty cute. Can you remember them all? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Can you tell me where the mouse is in the picture? He's riding on the back of one of the reindeer. That's a silly mouse. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Do you see the mouse in the picture? There he is, sliding down the slide. Aren't the lights pretty hanging in the trees and on the roof? And he's done taken off into the sky. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. That means that similar to wild leaves flying through a hurricane, which is a big storm, when anything gets in their way, an obstacle gets in their way, they raise up to the sky, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. They're flying down onto the rooftop now. Do you see that mouse? You know he has to be in there somewhere. There he is. He's right next to the chimney. Do you think he's trying to help him, show him where to land? Maybe. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Do you see where the mouse is in this picture? He's right there. He looks like he's shaking hands or paws with one of the reindeer. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Look, his feet are sticking out the chimney. That's funny. How many Christmas balls are on the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if you count Rudolph. Actually 11 if you count the snowman. Do you see the mouse in this picture? I don't know, he's hiding somewhere in there. I see him. He's standing right underneath the poinsettia. These are Christmas flowers called poinsettias. And he's hiding under one of them. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. He's dressed all in fur. He's got fur on his hat, fur on the rim of his jacket, fur on the rim of his pants, and he has soot all over his clothes. Do you know what soot is? Soot is the black dust that gets in the chimney from all the fire and the coals burning. So all this black stuff all over his outfit is called soot and ashes. Do you see the mouse in the picture? I know he's in there somewhere. There he is. He's on the chair taking a rest. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Do you know what a peddler is? It's somebody who sells things. They peddle their wares at market. We interrupt your regularly scheduled story time with a message from the Grinch. A message from the Grinch? What on earth could be so important that you need to tell us in the middle of our book? How to read tricky words? Okay, so you're saying that there are some tricky words in our story? What, Christmas? Is Christmas a tricky word? Okay, so you're going to show us how to read Christmas using our phonics skills? Okay, Mr. Grinch, show us how to read Christmas using our phonics skills. So CH makes the ch sound. So CH normally makes the ch sound, but in this case, it just makes the k sound. Christmas. So the R still makes the sound. K, k, I, s, t, m, a, s, k, I, st, m, a, s, k, I, st, m, as. This is two words actually. Christ and Mass. Christ Mass. Christmas. Christmas. Ist. Mass. Christmas. Christmas. All right. I understand, Mr. Grinch. Do you have any other words for us? What? The word whistled? Okay. So show us how to spell the word whistled. So you got a diagraph, WH. Yes. Wh. Wh. I. What, the T? What, that's a funny T, huh? You can't hear the T in whistled? What if I said whistled? No, I can't say it like that. No. I need to say whistle. Yes, okay. So we can't pronounce the T in whistle, but we can pronounce wh, I, s, wh, I, s. Ul, L is the ul sound. And then ed is the past tense. Ed is for past tense. So how many sounds do we have in this, Mr. Grinch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wh, is, ul, d. Wh, is, ul, d. Wh, is, ul, d. Whistled, whistled. Yeah, is that a good job? Funny T in the middle doesn't get pronounced? No. Wh, is, ul, d. All right. Thank you for explaining that, Mr. Grinch. What? Hurricane? You want to tell us how to spell hurricane? Okay. How do you spell hurricane, Mr. Grinch? H makes the sound. U makes the sound. What? It's funny because there's two R's. Two R's make the sound, not just one R. Okay, I understand that. I, k, a, n, and then what? There's an E on the end? Yeah, that's strange. Oh, you're saying the E makes the A say its name? Oh, that's the magic E rule, right? Yes. The magic E rule says that the E is silent, but it makes the A say its name. It makes the vowel sound say its name. So that's why the A says A instead of A. Yes, that's right. So do the whole thing then. I, k, a, n. And then that doesn't make any sound at all, the E. Ik, ein. Ik, ein. What are you talking about here, Mr. Grinch? Oh, there's just something funny about that U? Because it doesn't actually say No, it doesn't say it says It says hurricane, not hurricane. Okay, so you're saying that the R changes the way that the U sounds? Okay, that's the bossy R rule, right? Yes, the bossy R rule. That's when the R makes the vowel next to it say her, ik, ein. Ik, ain. Ik, ain. Ik, ain. Hurricane. So we did a good job, huh, Mr. Grinch? Well, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you came here to help us out with that. Do you have any more? What, the word tight? Okay, well, show us how to spell the word tight. Okay, the T makes the T sound. What? The rest of that doesn't follow normal phonics rules? No, it doesn't look like it does. I-G-H-T, does that say ite? Not normally, I wouldn't think. T, I, and then that would be T, I, G, T. If it was phonics, T, I, G, T. But I-G-H-T can make the ite sound? Okay. So if I see I-G-H-T, I pronounce it ite, ite. Okay. I'll just have to remember that then. T, ite, t, ite, tight. I-G-H-T makes the ite sound. T, ite, t, ite, tight. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Grinch. I'm glad you explained that to us. Is there anything else we need to know, Mr. Grinch? What? The word thistle? Okay, well, tell us how to spell the word thistle. Yeah, I recognize the TH digraph. A digraph is two letters that make one sound, th, th. And I makes the I. S is an S. Oh, so the T's funny, huh? So the T doesn't make a sound? So it's th, I, s, ul. The L does make a sound. And then there's a silent E on the end. Okay. So the E on the end doesn't make a sound. Okay. And the T doesn't make a sound. The, I, s, ul. The, I, s, ul. The, I, s, ul. Thistle. And we don't hear the T, and we don't hear the E. The, I, s, ul. The, I, s, ul. Thistle. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for telling us all this. It's very helpful. Now can we go back to reading our book? Okay. Well, I'm glad you came and told us all this information. We'll see you next time, Mr. Grinch. Bye-bye. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's see what's next. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. Do you think his nose looks like a cherry? It's round and red. And he's got really red cheeks. Rosy cheeks. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. He does have a very white beard. What's he doing? He's saying shh. Who's he saying shh to? I see who he's shushing. The mouse. That mouse is sitting on the presents. So we found the mouse already. You think that mouse is excited to see Santa? I think he is. Santa looks excited. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, which means he had a large face, and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Do you see the mouse in this picture? He's right there. He looks like one of the ornaments on the tree. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Do we see the mouse in this picture? He's easy to spot in this picture. He's pretty big. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. So he turned quickly around. What's he looking at? He's looking at that mouse, and the mouse is offering him up a cookie. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Look at his feet. Got swoosh, swoosh magic. He's going up the chimney. And look, he did eat those cookies. They're all gone. Where's that mouse? He gave him the cookies and he drank all the milk. Let's find where the mouse is. Where did he go? There he is. There's that mouse. You think all those kids are going to be really happy in the morning when they wake up and see their stockings are full. I'm sure they will. I hope they thank Santa. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And where's that mouse? Can we find him? There he is, poking his head out the chimney. What's he holding? Is he holding a star? And Santa's flying off into the sky with his 8 tiny reindeer. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." See him waving bye to Santa Claus? Do you see the mouse in this picture? He's got to be in there somewhere. I see him. He's right in the window above the door. Look at the pretty picture. Looks like Grandma came to visit Christmas morning. You got Mom, and the little girl got a bicycle with a bicycle helmet, and the little boy got a toy elephant, and the other little boy got a toy car, and the baby's just happy to be getting held by Grandma, and Dad has a cup of hot cocoa, so I think he's happy. Looks like everybody's happy. Everybody got what they wanted, and everybody's spending time together. Do you see the mouse in the picture? I think I see the mouse. Do you see him? He's sitting on a blue bow on a gold package. Right there. That's the end. Good job reading along with me in the book. What'd you think? Did you like the book? The Night Before Christmas is one of my favorites. I hope you liked it as much as I did, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. See you later. Bye-bye.